there. Today I want to talk to you about the Bible curriculum that I'm using with my family this year. I have used a lot of different Bible curriculums with my 4 kids over the past 10, 12 years or so. And some of them have been really great, and we've connected with them and they've helped us to discover the Bible in new ways. But the past couple of years have been a bit more of a struggle. We haven't been able to go to church in the same way that we used to, and our youth groups have looked different, and even the way that we homeschool has been a little bit different. And so we've had to look for new ways to bring the Bible to life at home and to dig more deeply into God's Word by ourselves as a family without depending so much on the church and the youth groups and the other organizations that our kids are involved in to do that for us. And so this year we started using a new curriculum, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. So I'm going to give you a little peek. So this is one of the books. The curriculum is called Word in Motion, and there's 2 volumes that we use. There's the Old Testament and the New Testament. This is published by Apologia, and if you've ever used any of Apologia's curriculum, this will look familiar to you, particularly if you've used the science curriculum. It's laid out in a very similar way, with sort of everything that you need, all of your lesson plans very clearly laid out in the textbook. And then the kids have a notebooking journal that goes along with it, and it's a very similar format to what you would have seen with any other Apologia programs. So if you've used that before, this would feel quite comfortable. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of what this looks like and why I'm enjoying it so much. So typically, it's a 4-day week, and we have a schedule. I'll show you here. It's our schedule. So these sort of extra documents, we go into the website, I print them out every weekend, and it just walks us through what to do each day. So we watch videos that are put together by the author, Rachael Carman, and they're really engaging, they're perfect for kids, and they walk through the story of the Bible, either the Old Testament or the New Testament, in just an engaging way that kids can relate to, while also putting that particular story into the overarching picture of God's story. I've been really impressed so far by how she's able to tell the stories in a way that's understandable for all of my kids, right from 4 to 14 years old, but it's also quite a deep understanding. It's not like what you would get in your standard children's Bible. Like, she's really going into everything that's happening in these stories in just a few minutes too. And then for each story, there's a motion, so hence the name Word in Motion. So there's different motions that go along to help you remember what's going on in that part of the story. So a couple of the ones that we've learned so far in the New Testament series are Greece, language, and Roman roads. And these are things to help kids remember what was going on during that story, what was the culture, what was the political context, so that they can really understand sort of the full picture of the Bible. Then we do some reading. There's usually a story from the Bible, so we'll read sort of a retelling, a paraphrasing that is again complete but easily consumable for children. They understand it. Then we'll also go and read a passage from the Bible directly. And then what's really cool is in each lesson, there's a character profile. It's about 1 page written from the perspective of a certain character in the Bible. Some of them are funny, some of them are sad, but it just really gives us a greater picture of who the Bible is about. Who are these characters? They were real people, right? They had real problems, real struggles, and real faith, and we get to actually get a really clear picture of that from a first-person perspective. There's also memory verses. So we practice a memory verse each week, and then the kids get a chance to write that in their journals here. So I'll just show you. You get a chance to write it in printing or in cursive, and they can just write that out each week. Each week also comes with 5 discussion questions. Kids can do that. They're in both books, so the textbook, parents could ask them out loud. You can discuss them as a family, or they can also do them in their notebooking journal. Depends on the age of your kids. And another thing that I love about the curriculum is that it is something you can use with a wide variety of kids. I had planned to use it with my 7th and 9th graders, but I find that actually my 2nd grader and my preschooler also want to listen. They want to watch the videos and talk about it. Obviously, comprehension is going to be different, and the amount of work they do in their notebooking journal is going to be different, but overall, it's something the whole family can get involved with. So we continue throughout the week to practice the motions, to practice the memory verse. We read cultural context. There's usually a sidebar every week that talks about one of the cultural aspects of what was going on during that time. So that's really interesting as well. It just gives them such a clear picture of what's going on in the Bible that I really haven't seen anywhere else for kids. And even for adults, sometimes we have to kind of go digging into our concordance or our Bible dictionary to find out some of those things. So I just love how it's all right here laid out for them, and they can access all of those things in one place. And then each week we talk about a miracle that happened in the Bible, and so that could be like Jesus's birth, or it could be about angels. And then finally we do a prayer together as a family, and then kids get to write their own prayer in their notebooking journal as well. So that's basically everything that we cover in the curriculum. There's extra activities that they can do in the journal like this. There's coloring sheets and different little projects. Here's one where they practice doing a census of their town, just like they did in the Bible. So yeah, that's a great program that you can use with your whole family. And if you're interested in it, Apologia is doing a giveaway right now until the end of October. So I'll link to that in the comments. And I'll also send the link for you to go and visit this and find out more. They have complete samples of every lesson, and an overview of everything that this curriculum covers. So you can go and check it out there. And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe so that you can see all of my new curriculum reviews.